Welcome back. So this week the location where I'm filming is quite different. I'm on holiday in Sardinia and found myself a nice little quiet spot to come away and film a video because I wanted to talk about holidays. So for many of us, holidays and alcohol go hand in hand. It's just what you do while you're away. You relax, unwind, drink. Maybe drinking even feels like the point of a holiday. But if you stop drinking, or even if you're just starting to question it, holidays can suddenly look and feel very different. So today I want to talk about that shift and how it can actually be a good thing, like a really powerful thing. We'll use in the third person perspective to step outside of ourselves for a moment and see how we can redefine what a holiday really means. Let's zoom out for a second. The holiday drinker version of us sees alcohol as a reward for sort of making it through the stress of daily life. It's like the green light to let loose and stop thinking, and to feel free. And then there's another version of us that might be emerging, the holiday non-drinker or the sober curious holiday goer. The version that's wondering, like, is alcohol really giving me what I want here, or is it just sort of hijacking the experience? And then there's the observer, the third person, the calm, clear part of you that can step back and watch both of those stories kind of unfold. And you might find that you're toggling between the two of those, unsure maybe even which version you are. But that's okay. The key is to knowing that you can just watch this play out and then make a sort of a decision on where you want to live from. So if we think about what we're really chasing on holiday, it's rest, it's joy, maybe freedom, escape, connection. It's kind of like a reset. And the drinker in us might believe that alcohol delivers all of those things. But when we take a step back, we start to see that it actually kind of short circuits them. It doesn't truly relax us, it sedates us, and then it leaves us feeling more anxious. It doesn't create joy, it kind of impersonates it, and then it strips it away the following day. It doesn't give us more time, it just sort of takes what could have been the best hours and just sort of blurs it all. So the third person's perspective helps us to just start questioning, what if those feelings we want, the peace, the joy, the connection, you can achieve those without alcohol? Maybe that they're even deeper or more meaningful without it. So I want to share a story about a snowboarding holiday that I went on. I'd been saving up and preparing for this snowboarding holiday since the summer. I was waiting. I live in the UK, and so snowboarding isn't easy. It takes a lot of prep, and you've got to go somewhere where there are mountains. And so I'd been excited about it. I've been doing loads of kind of exercises to strengthen my knees, getting ready for it. And I absolutely love snowboarding, so I was really looking forward to it. And I got there, and on the first day, essentially, I started drinking in the airport. I had a beer in the airport, and that led to another. And by the time I'd got to the chalet and kind of set my bags down, I was already half drunk, and I ended up going out for some more beers and just got carried away and had a late night. Woke up the following morning and I had just completely ruined it. I had the worst hangover, forced myself out onto the mountains because I just was like, I'm not going to miss this, but ended up having the most awful day. The following day was really bad as well. And by the third day, I felt so awful and was so exhausted and so annoyed with myself that I drank again. And essentially the whole holiday was just, I didn't get hardly any riding in. And what I did do, I was just suffering the entire time. Like, looking back, I can clearly see that I wasn't letting myself fully enjoy what I truly loved. Like, drinking felt like it was part of the celebration, I was there on holiday and I wanted to enjoy it. But what I actually did was blocked the actual joy, the thing I was there to do. So sort of a cautionary tale, because I'm in a beautiful place now, really sunny and amazing weather, and I've made the same mistake on those kind of holidays as well. Um, just been somewhere where I could really relax and enjoy myself, and kind of ruined it for myself. So whether you've already quit or you're just trying out some sober time, here is how the in the third person framework can really help while you're away. So if you start to watch yourself almost like it's a film, and notice, when that voice says, "Go on, you're on holiday," ask, like, well, who is talking here? Is it the drinker or the non-drinker, or is it the observer? The real you quietly asking for something deeper. So who's really in control when you're on holiday? Look for the second part of it is to look for real enjoyment. Keep track of the moments where you really feel alive. Like maybe, I don't know, it could be a swim or a sunrise or laughing with friends or things that you remember talking about the following day. Like those are the true wins, and they don't need a chemical to kind of enhance them or as a shortcut to that kind of experience. So you can also redefine relaxation. Instead of sort of checking out by drinking, you can sit with your body, like let yourself have a nap or just rest properly. And you'll notice, what your nervous system really wants isn't sedation, it wants true relaxation, it wants care. And then you can use, the holiday to kind of as a place to reflect, as a chance to step back from the busyness of life. I mean, that's kind of the point of it in the first place, isn't it? You could journal, you could sort of, just spend some time thinking about and let that clarity in. And use it as a time to reflect on all of that stuff and other things in your life, whatever you need to kind of focus on, gives you the space to do that. So whether you're fully alcohol free or just sort of testing the waters, holidays don't have to be about missing out. They can be a sort of like a mirror that shows you what you truly value. And you might be surprised how much fun and freedom and connection are still there, are still available. Probably more so than when you sort of don't drown them with booze, essentially. Um, so if you're navigating your first sober holiday, or if you're thinking about doing one and wondering what that might be like, just let me know in the comments what's coming up for you, what feels like it's going to be hard, what are you hoping to get out of the experience. If you're already a few steps ahead, maybe share one thing that changed for you on a holiday after you quit drinking. You never know who might need to hear that. So I'm going to wrap it up there for today anyway. It was just a quick one. Thought it made sense while I was on holiday to kind of talk about being on holiday and the sort of feelings that come up when you're navigating it through this kind of new lens. You're looking at it from a different perspective. Yeah, keep on watching in the third person.